Welcome. This is the Forever Athlete Movement. My name is Nicole Gomez. Today, I'm going to teach you how to find your starting calories. So if you have any type of physique goal and you're trying to get there, trying to figure out a path, you need to have some type of starting point. Think about it like a GPS. If you're trying to get somewhere, you put in that location of where you're trying to get, but you don't put your current location, there is no way it's going to figure out a route on how to get you there. So this is the same way. You have that physique goal, you need to find that starting point, so then you can figure out a plan to get you to that goal. Now, if you know me already and you support the Forever Athlete Movement, do me a favor and just hit me with a like, because it'll help, and it'll help us grow, and it'll take you 2 seconds, so go ahead and hit me with a like. If you don't know me, I'll give you to the end of the video for you to hit the like, because you don't really know if you're going to like it. Unless you just want to hit me with a like and support a new YouTuber, then you can go ahead and do that so that you can help me grow. So do that, like right now, before I start, because I'm not starting unless you do it. Nah, I know you already did it. Alright, let's get started. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways on how you can find your maintenance calories. The first 2 are going to be a little less accurate than the last one, but I want to explain it to you anyways, just so you have that knowledge on how things work and why sometimes you put your information into a calorie calculator and it just gives you out this random number or this range of numbers. So this way you can find your exact calories or have a general sense as to where you should be. The first calculator is super basic. You literally just take your activity level and then you find what you're supposed to multiply your body weight by. So you find how active you are. If you're sedentary, lightly active, active, very active, you take your body weight and you multiply by 12, 13, 14, 15, or 16. I must say that a lot of us will overshoot how active we really are. For example, myself, I would say between lightly active and active, more towards lightly active. But you may think because of how much I train that I'm just super active. But you have to take into account everything that you do during the day, what kind of job you have, and then you would find that. So just to give you an example with my own body weight, I'm 133 right now. So 1816 to 1740 for calories, kind of accurate. Again, it depends. Sometimes when I'm like a lot lighter, I'm eating those calories, and this can also be affected by like your dieting history and just a lot of different things. So it may fit well for you, but it may also not fit well at all. The next calculator is a little bit more accurate than the last one we just used, and it may not be as accurate as the next one we're going to use, but now we are taking into account your lifestyle activity and your training frequency. So your lifestyle activity would be basically like your job and your NEAT, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and basically this is just how much you move throughout the day, just to keep it simple. So in terms of training frequency, we are looking at 3 to 6 days of training per week. So you would take that, right, try to find where you are to find your activity multiplier. Once you find that, right, you're going to take your body weight, multiply by 10, multiply by the activity multiplier. I said that kind of weird, but yeah. So for myself, I would take 133 times 10, definitely lightly active, because now we are taking into account my training frequency, and this would put me at 1995 to 2394 calories. So as you can tell, this is drastically different than the number that we just got before, and this is kind of a broad range. So again, these calculators are just like ranges, kind of just not taking into account everything of dieting history and your metabolic adaptation. So that's why it can be confusing, and the next one is going to explain a lot better. And the last way, which is usually the most accurate, and it's the way that I use with my clients, is basically just tracking what you eat for 1 to 2 weeks and then just taking all of that and averaging it out. And of course with this, it takes patience, as you should have patience, because this is a lifestyle diet and there is no rush to your goals if you want to do it the right way, just saying. But I just kind of threw out a bunch of random numbers, and the average that I got was 1860. So if you were to do it this way, and if you were using the calculators from before, you'll find that these numbers are just kind of everywhere. So this will kind of help to see where you are, like how much you actually eat and what is your maintenance calories. Now, if you do it this way, I also recommend that you do the same thing with your weight. So as you track your calories, weigh yourself every morning so that you can find an average weight. Rather than if you just weigh in on one day, you're not sure if you weighed in on a high day or a low day. As you eat, sometimes you have high days and sometimes you have low days. And because of that, I recommend once you find these starting calories, take that amount and try to just be consistent with it on a daily basis rather than just having high and low days. That wraps it up for today. Before you go, if you like this video, please hit me with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already so that you can just learn a lot more and get a lot more value. And if you feel like this would be helpful for someone, share it. Help us grow this movement and help other people get educated and learn and get away from all those fad diets and BS that is out there and actually have some proper methods. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week and I'm going to teach you how to find your starting macros. So again, subscribe if you haven't so that you can get that video and you can figure this out and then you figure that out and then you can create your journey to your goals. Thank you for watching. Again, this is the Forever Athlete Movement. I will catch you next time. Peace out.